What might have the soul contract been between me and this person for this thing to trigger me so much? And what is the shadow? Like, what is it about them that is trying to show me something in me that I need to work on that is unhealed? Do you believe in soul contracts? I do, and let me read out what a soul contract is according to Google. A soul contract is a spiritual belief that before reincarnation, a soul makes agreements with other souls to pre plan a lifetime of learning and growth. So, I also believe in reincarnation. So, the soul contract involves pre birth planning. Before a life begins, souls are believed to gather to map out lessons and challenges they wish to experience, such as learning about unconditional love or forgiveness. And it involves agreement with other souls who will agree to play specific roles like parents, partners, or even antagonists to help each other learn and grow. The first time I heard of this concept was many years ago, about 7 years ago, when I read the book called Many Lives, Many Masters. It's a great book. I have made a summary video of this book, and that book really helped me to process and accept the death of my dad about 7 years ago. And this seems to make sense to me. The idea that a soul will choose which family to be born into so that it can learn the lessons that it needs to learn in this particular life. So it will choose which parents, which family to be born into so that it will get exactly those challenges and exactly those hardships and relationship struggles, perhaps, that will teach the soul what it needs to learn in that lifetime. So lifetime over lifetime, as a soul evolves, it's like in this life, this is the lesson to be learned, or these are the lessons to be learned. And then when those lessons are learned, the purpose of that life is over, and then the soul dies, or rather the human body, the human form dies. And then after reincarnation, if reincarnation is going to happen for the soul, it will then decide, okay, what is next on my curriculum? And based on that, it will have a conversation with other souls, which might go something like, okay, so you be the mother, I'll be the daughter, and then we'll go and we'll live together and we'll have these conflicts and these struggles, and in order to learn the lessons that they both need to learn. And they make these contracts before taking on the human form in that incarnation, to help each other learn the lessons and grow. And the beauty of it is that as soon as you take the human form, you forget the soul contracts you made, and then what you know is just the struggles in the relationship. The people who trigger you the most, they are our biggest spiritual teachers. And I can say this from my personal experience, because it's only the people that trigger us, that annoy us and frustrate us. They force us to grow, right? They force us to look inside ourselves and see perhaps where is the shadow. And what the shadow means is that when something in another person really annoys me, it's because a part of that is within me too, but it's in my shadow, so I can't really see it. So that person, it could be your spouse, it could be your child, it could be your sibling, it could be your parent. That person is acting as a mirror to show you the unhealed parts within you, that once they have shown that light on that shadow, and once they have shown you the mirror of where you still have work to do, where you still have healing to do, and then hopefully you will want to work on that and do the healing. So that's how our relationships are helping us to heal ourselves. And the reason I believe in this is that believing in this makes me get a more positive perspective when I'm struggling with a loved one. My ego will just see how I am right and they are wrong. But if I use this perspective of soul contract to kind of get a zoomed out view, a higher perspective of that situation, I can be like, okay, what is this person trying to show me? What might have the soul contract been between me and this person for this thing to trigger me so much? And what is the shadow? Like, what is it about them that is trying to show me something in me that I need to work on that is unhealed? So the reason for me to believe in this perspective is that it helps me grow. It helps me go from blaming them to pointing the finger at myself, not necessarily in a self-loathing way, but in a curious way. Like, what is it that, why am I getting so triggered? Why is this bothering me so much? So it helps me to look inside myself. It helps me to increase my self-awareness, and it shows me where I still have work to do, where I still have healing to do. So I want to hear from you. What do you think? Do you believe in soul contracts? Do you believe that do you believe in soul families? Soul families is the idea that the same souls will kind of keep on taking birth where they are close to each other. So a person could be a mom, let's say mom and daughter in one life, and in the next life they could be, the daughter could become the mom, or they could be siblings, but they keep incarnating as a family close to each other, so that they will have the proximity to push each other's buttons and trigger each other, and hence learn the lessons that they had agreed to learn when the soul contract was made. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think this is just hocus pocus, or do you think that there could be some truth to it? And I know that we can never prove this. This could be all BS. This could be there could be some truth to it, but the reason I choose to believe it is that it's helpful. It helps me grow. It helps me get a higher perspective. It helps me to have compassion in my relationships, where otherwise I would just have anger or contempt. So because it's having positive impact on my life and the way I look at things and my growth, I choose to believe this. And I want to know from you if you believe in this, if yes, why, and if no, why. Thank you for your comments.